Extreme notes.
Boom, panis.
From the lowest of the low
Okay.
to the highest of the high.
Dang.
All OPM singers.
Let's go. Round.
I call them fry notes.
So yeah.
Lock the door and turn the lights down low.
Is that Raven?
Yep.
Put some music on that soft
Oh.
and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. Now I've been thinking about yo.
Yes.
Yeah, but Raven's got a hack.
All I want for Christmas is you.
But see, that's actually really good because on her setting, she actually reached those notes through relaxation.
Not frying.
And not without pushing the notes down either. So not trying to reach the notes towards the chest, but through relaxation, which is a mind F.
Regime.
Yeah, that note's actually pretty low.
We were gold, got a dream that can be so.
Nice, well done. Like a damn girl.
Don't you burn,
Very fresh in her range too.
watch it burn.
Yeah, not a problem.
It's usually the part as well where even belters are the weakest at, you know? Mid-range.
Yellow mid belt, green upper belt.
Okay.
I've got 100 million reasons to walk away. Actually, this is what old school vocal training would call true voice. Yeah, they will call this a true voice. Just casual F5 sharps like. Aha.
Get your notebooks, kids.
Dang.
We're going to class.
Did you see how high, how lifted that sub palette was?
Young Regina was a menace.
This is still lower than what she did just now.
That's Martin and Sharon.
Oh yeah, Jessica. They love an F sharp 5, like they love it.
I find this section more impressive, the sustained.
I saw that.
What the
But from a D5 to an E5, that's actually not that big of a jump. You just need stamina.
But these people, yeah, but she's been singing like this for fucking hours.
She's been on that E5
Forever.
the whole phrase. Look at that technique. This is the casual flex.
I'd pay anything to be that plant.
Yeah, but that is whistled. She's working a whistle in there. That's what makes her so freaking impressive.
Big range of techniques.
Yeah.
I like more her true voice.
church! That's a church!
He is real. He will come. What the fuck is this? That's harder than the original.
Oh my god! Also working a whistle.
She's not gonna be Bro, what the fuck is after
Fire.
this?
Oh,
Oh,
mixed
God.
register? What do you mean a mixed register? Y'all? Yeah, B4, C#6.
But what good does it do if I ain't got you? If I
Yeah, that's a very good
Boys
mix.
love this as well.
Woo! We love a good mix though.
Who the fuck is Raven?
That's a beautiful mix. This is textbook. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, this is very good because it's working through that falsetto to mix that. Okay, Mr. O'Malley. No, that's not a mix. That's a falsetto. Yeah, this is just a straight falsetto. Yeah, straight up falsetto. There's no mix here. Yeah, that's a mix. And you hear the constriction. See, and it falls a little flat. That's constriction. Because it is so incredibly hard to keep at retraction, the space retracted in the throat when you're doing a mix, because the larynx are already in a sort of like tense position. They're already in a breaking point, if you would like. So in terms of technical development, we call that the break of the belt. That means that your natural range sort of ends at that point. And you can, of course, go higher, but then you have to mix in the falsetto setting, but creating the same resonance in your chest, and that's what creates the mix set. It's a very stiff larynx position, so if you don't create if you're not anchored in the right way, you create resistance, and that resistance creates constriction, and then that creates the note to feel forced. Most of the time that's that's sought after in a mixed position, because that actually creates more tension when you're singing. However, it's fickle because you get tired quicker, so the note falls flat, and by a milli-inch of flatness, and it just sounds off.
Yep.
It's a very technical thing to pull off. That's her baby. I think that's still her true.
What a freak!
She going higher? Yeah. Yeah, mix.
What a
That,
freak
she's
of
mixing
nature!
there. Casually texting. What the heck is she doing? She's actually mixing there from the F. Fabulous! That was so clean! I forgot.
Raven
I forgot.
is mental. I love how the crowd knows as well.
Well, actually, I believe Raven's range is all mixed. Yeah, all of that is mixed. It sounds fixed. It sounds fixed.
If this was another part of the world,
I would be like, they
pitched
that.
They pitched Raven. But that was real.
Actually, Raven is so not accurate that the consistency of how accurate she is in every video is this testament that she's never fixed. However, though,
also we've seen her in the same environments in which other people don't get fixed. Where the f will they fix Raven?
correct.
Like,
Yeah,
makes no
it
fucking
generally
difference.
wouldn't make any sense. But
In
however,
the comedy
though,
bars, where the f will they fix her there?
it is so impressive. It never fails to impress me and blow me away.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Nothing's changed.
That wasn't mixed either.
That was like a falsetto.
There's a bit more falsetto forward.
Oh, what the f?
That
What the hell is next?
head voice is what I call a falsetto, by the way. Yeah, these are like falsetto.
Well, there's levels to this
This.
fucking game.
I love her.
There's levels. Lani has the best falsetto in the Philippines.
No, so okay, pause.
Because this isn't falsetto,
This
right?
isn't
This is
falsetto.
classical.
This is classical training. This isn't even lyrical. This goes beyond
Beyond, it's
lyrical.
operatic.
Yeah, this is opera training. So I know that a lot of people say that she's not trained. However, that my
Sure, she's
friends,
trained.
is very much trained. She might have not gone to like Italy to train.
Yeah,
freaking,
fair enough.
Fair enough. But
it's
the
like saying-
practice,
that's like
the
saying that-
practice makes you trained.
That's the saying that Kyla is not a trained singer. What, you think everything that her dad did to her and her family taught her that's training? Morissette's dad fucking teaching her how to sing? Well, you think, that's doesn't count as training?
That is training.
Look at the
And
end
the most
result, you
hardcore.
fucking diptwit.
Honestly. See, this is lyrical. So this is lyrical. See the breathiness? Oh. Also lyrical. This is very much. Also, Jonalyn.
Another little pocket rocket.
Lyrical based. This falls on the whistle register. Anything above a 6?
That section is so long.
She did it 4 times.
Well, all of that stuff was whistle essentially.
Yeah. So
Mix of both.
well, it's just I count anything above from that 6 up. From C6 up, that is a whistle register to me.
I mean, obviously Morissette's gonna be on this, you would presume.
Katrina's obviously.
What a weird party trick.
It's just so hard. It's so hard to flip into that. Yeah, this
girl's is nuts.
Chloe, you move like that girl.
Yes, she does.
See, that was a little mix there. Hi, Kaba. That's actually really cool to see. That right there, I know that was supposed to be like a funny clip.
What are we watching? This is insane. How do humans make this noise? What is this noise?
Try it.
Right.
Oh my god. No, it's actually really cool to see done because that the lack of air is actually what creates the noise.
Yeah.
The economy of the breath is what creates that whistle position. It is such a fickle thing though. I don't agree with its practice on live music, so when it's done correctly in live performances, I'm always
it's always like a party trick, but here in the West it never works out well. It is unreliable.
It's unreliable, and I don't, as a singer, I don't tend to lean that way.
Yeah, of course. You want to be reliable. You don't want to be unreliable.
Because I want to know that I'm able to hit the note every single time.
That's why Morissette and Katrina, and even they sometimes, it is fickle enough even for them that it is their part of their act. They choose not to use it.
It's part of their branding, but I find it so incredibly tough.
nerve-wracking. It'd be
cool.